Welcome back, guys, and today we are going to be rolling out with Mardu allies, and their allies are pretty terrible, but pretty much this is just the life gain allies, except we've added in the only good really red ones, which are Fire Mantle Mage, which is probably the best ally altogether. I'd probably say he just forces through so much damage, and Munda. That's really it. And apart from that, it's fairly standard. It's just the life gain deck mostly. Got all the celestial healers. Serene Steward is an absolute all-star. And then a couple of combat tricks, bit of removal just in case they do drop something big. And yeah. Played I don't know, I think I played 3 or 4 matches of this online and it's still alright. Languish is a problem. I mean, all board wipes are a problem. Allies are just pretty terrible in general. Because none of them are good. That's the big issue. You're kind of just running them for the sake of running them. Like if you have 2 first strike allies, then one of them is just a 2/2 for 2, and the other one's just like worthless. It's just kind of a dead draw. Same a lot of the they don't stack. They don't particularly have a way to there's none of the ones that gives double strike or +1/+1 or whatever, and it's just I don't know. I'm not a big fan, but hey, I like life drain, so we'll see how it works out. 4-land hand with retreat, drawn as emissary, tandem tactics. This is pretty slow, but I'll see where it goes. I like my mana on it at least. Luckily he isn't red deck wins, because I would have just conceded on the spot. Gonna get well, we've kind of got all our colours now, but I'll get double black. Drawn as Emissary is probably one of my. I love her, and we're getting another one in Battle for Zendikar, so got that to look forward to. I think that one costs 4 mana and it's got the same ability, but I might just save the second retreat for Retreat to Hagra and then try and get the life drain on that way. I mean, the second Evolving Wilds. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Queue up Tandem Tactics in case he Rolling Thunders for 20. I don't know. You never know these days on Steam. Smoda. So we drop this next turn after we go Retreat to Hagra, Evolving Wilds. And then turn 5, Hero Gombafada. This is such a weird draw for this deck, I really don't know what to say. Fire Mantle Mage is pretty nice, but let's just get this thing Fiery Impulsed. I mean, this guy hasn't really been doing much himself either. There we go, Fiery Impulse. And we have 2 Reprisal, that's pretty much the only answer for ramp. So normally I'd like to have dropped, I don't know, we've got plenty of 2 drops and 3 drops, but I think I'm just going to stick with the life game plan. Retreat to Hagra, drain him for 2 and gain 2. And then turn after, probably just drop Hero Gombafada or Fire Mantle Mage, depending on what we draw. Let's not think too far ahead. There's the Bat, which is pretty nice. I'm tempted to go Bat, and then turn after I can drain him for 2, and then this thing will get huge. But I mean, we've seen Fiery Impulse. Yeah, you know what? Let's go big or go home. We've already seen 1 Impulse. Let's hope he doesn't have the other. But I think this thing will become a 4/3 in the air, which is pretty impressive. And then if I really want to get fancy, I probably could crack Tandem Tactic. No, I don't have the mana for that. Zendikar's Royal. Well, we need to get our life gain on if we're going to try and race this guy. Let's go for it. Next turn probably drop Serene Steward and Fire Mantle Mage. Drain. So I mean, it's a decent hit in the air. We'll get a red. I don't think it really matters at this point. Probably should have got a white actually, because Serene Steward. But I think we can still work off 2 white sources with her. So I mean, now every land drop is going to be good for 1 point of damage. You know, I'm feeling alright. Might just drop the hero and then go Fire Mental Mage, Serene Steward, and try and force you a lot of damage that way or something. Tandem Tactics also makes this thing pretty big. It becomes +2. So hit him for 4 again if we really want. So I mean, we can take him down to 10 if he doesn't have removal. And I probably just want to wait for Serene Steward so we can get a really big hit in like that. There's another Revolving Wild, that's really good. See if he has a response, and Kraken response, but it would have had to been half a Twin Bot anyway. Get white this time. Drain him again. So I mean, he's getting relatively low here. The bat is an absolute all-star as well. Then we could drop. I'm almost tempted to just drop the Serene Steward and then Tandem Tactics and try and kill him next turn, while holding it up as defense in case he does draw something. Which, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. And then next turn, if he starts attacking us, we can maybe drop Fire Mantle Mage as well. But I'm in a decent situation as long as he doesn't go Chandra's. Well, even Chandra's Ignition isn't going to help him. Radiant Flames isn't going to help him as well because of holding up the Tandem Tactics. We're on 24 life, he's down to 8. I'm feeling alright. I really thought I was screwed when we saw the turn 3 I mean, blowing up our Drana's Emissary. Yeah, you can take us back down to 20, I'm fine with that. Charge, okay, that's a problem. That's life gain. Don't Nissa's Revelation, thank you. Please don't Nissa's Revelation. I was actually meant Nissa's Renewal, but that's quite funny that was actually Nissa's Revelation that came up. God. Please don't find like Gaia's Revenge. Nissa, hey, 2 and 2. That's a decent draw, but I think, can we still kill him next turn? That's the question. 3 blockers means that the ground force really doesn't do anything. Land, let's drain him first. Then we can put a counter on our guy. Or flyer. Let's do that. He's on 10 life. Hit him for 4. Okay. Let's work this out. Tandem Tactics is good for 3 more, I think. Because we make the counter +2. So it really doesn't do it. But I still think... okay. We can't swing through the ground's kind of clear at the minute. So I mean, I guess I'll just drop Fire Mantle Mage here, and then next turn maybe try and force through some damage with Hero of Goma Fada. But the ground guy's staying back because he just double blocks and kills it. So I want to make sure I've done this right. 4, 5, 6, yeah. So we don't kill him, next turn we kill him in the air. And we'll save up against the Radiant Flames. One more turn, I think. He drops Nissa, he flips Nissa, he digs a creature further, he drops a second offshoot. That could be an issue. Okay, so he's on, could go up to 8 land. And then that would gain him like 4 life, I don't know. This isn't looking too good. I don't think we can erase them. Let's really like rip a second Evolving Wilds. He's up to 8. If he finds a land here, that could put him out of range, I think. Acid Moss is a land, essentially. Damn, this is annoying. Double offshoot, he found them when he needed them, and he got the life gain off Nissa's Revelation. Ironically, I'm getting screwed over by life gain. And he can still double block us here, so the ground forces aren't doing anything yet. There's the Acid Moss, not going to do anything in response. So now Obnixilis doesn't do anything for us. He's on 10 life. It's a land. Okay. Put another counter on this guy. This is quite frustrating. So that's 5. Tandem tactics we said is good for 3. So it takes him down to 1. And that's it. We can't do anything else. So again, we might as well save it for defense in case he does have the Radiant Flames. Could take down the Nissa, but no, we're forcing through damage here. Just have to hope he doesn't have any more life gain, and then I think we can get him next turn. I'm not playing out the hero because 6, because then we couldn't hold up tandem tactics. Next turn we can if we want, but I'm not sure that's the road we want to go down. Don't hit a land. That's good actually, unless he has Shine Designation, in which case we lose, and it was fun. Damn it, this is stressful. How much life has he gained? He's gained 2, 3. He's gained like 6 life as well, and we would have been able to force through a long time ago. Looming Spires as a land, that gained him 2 more life. But he's plus Nissa, which means unless he has a ramp spell in hand, then I think we can hold. We can kill him next turn. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I mean, if he has Primal Bellow or something, we die. Or if he has Rolling Thunder, we die. 6, 7, 9, 10. So he couldn't burn us out. And so we just block here, and then we can't tandem tactics. The ground forces aren't doing anything. That's kind of my thing right now. I think I need to keep Steward alive. And if he does go to burn us out, we can use tandem tactics. But Steward gets us a counter, which could force through lethal. So I don't mind losing 5 mana. He's got so many ground blockers on attacking that I think I'm fine with that. Don't have the ignition. He has the ignition. Okay. Yeah, we're dead either way here. So I mean, we just couldn't force through the damage. That's it. That's what it came down to. So that's Livy. Sorry for this guy. I forgot about all the triggers that would go off. Yeah. So I mean, we were 1 turn off. He had the ignition. He found the big creature. I guess I can't complain too much. It's funny if we just needed to find 1 more damage at a lot of points in that game. That's really annoying. Jardy offshoots are scum. Because he had the 2 offshoots plus the Gatekeeper Vine, there was no real... Plus all the tokens he was making, the Fire Mantle Mage was kind of useless. I don't think I missed lethal, I'm trying to think. No, because I mean, every turn, there was no turn the ground guys could get in. And then, yeah guys, I think I did the maths right. Hope future people point out where I did miss lethal. That would warm my heart. We got off to a slow start. Like, even if you think if we just got 1 drain off with that Drowner's Emissary, that could have been it. If we drew 1 Celestial Healer at some point in the game. Little things. Yeah. Versus Papipi. I'm on the play this time, that's nice. Come on, that's your hand. No land. That means no keep. 4 land. Again, it's really, really slow. This guy's had enough already. No 2-drops is really annoying me here, but you know, we'll keep because again the mana's good. We need a second black. Or we could get second red for Rolling Thunder, but let's get a second black. I'd rather have Ob Nixilis if we do draw into him than a Rolling Thunder, which I mean we're not going to cast that unless it burns him out anyway. So we're going to have plenty of time to find a second red source. Strana's Emissary, that's a pretty good draw. I still haven't decided whether I like leading with the Emissary or if I like leading with the Familiar. They both kind of take a turn to kick in off each other. So, I don't know, I like leading with the Emissary because her ability, the longer she's on the field, the more damage she does. Well, he's always going to get bigger, sort of thing. Bloodborne Vampire is pretty good as well. So I'm glad I did get the double black at least. See if he has Reef Soul, see if he has Fleshbag, see if he has Complete Disregard, see if he has... I can't even think of anything else. Bone Splinters. And the answer is no, he's dropping a turn 3 Nissa, so hey, maybe double red would have been nice, I could kill that thing. But we are draining them now, we can... I think we dropped the Bloodborne Vampire before the Familiar now. Because it can block him down. Like it. And he can't attack in. Which I'm not too worried about, but you know, it's always there. Plus it'll get bigger on upkeep, it'll be a 4-4 attacker next turn. Do a reprisal if he does eventually drop a big guy. And I don't particularly expect to win with this deck, but and I'll keep the Drawn as Emissary. It's life gain, so it's more important because like right now we've got no life gain in hand, and we've got Machilean's Familiar, so that thing's kind of just gonna stick as a 3/3. I'd rather have a 2/2 flyer with an ability than just a 3/3 gonna do nothing unless I draw a Celestial Healer. It's kind of my thinking on that. That is a 3/1 attacker, which isn't great. But we are gaining a life still. There's a second Emissary, which I think is probably going to be the play. Or we could just drop the Bat, and then the Bat becomes a 3/2. I don't know, I think he's shown me he doesn't have removal for the first one, so the second one, that's a pretty good clock. That's 6 damage a turn. And then Rolling Thunder, if we do draw a second red, could burn him out. Could just, I mean, even if I do get a Languish out of him, he kills his own Nissa, I'm fine with that. Well, there's a Reef Soul. So, hey, bait and removal. We're still on 15 life, he's down to 11, so I mean, we're technically winning. Firemental Mage, maybe at some point if he does drop, I don't know, like Koth Repaired, we can fly past it. But this turn is probably going to be the Bat. Lantern Scout's good, but I'd rather get the Bat down first. And then we can get more value out of the first attack. Because we'll be gaining 5 life, and so I really, now that we drew Lantern Scout, I really don't care what he does. He can hit me for like, he can hit me for 6 and I'll gain 5 the next turn and take you down to 6. That works with me. Woodland Bellower, Green Warden of Marasa, they're probably the scariest things we could see. One Splinters to kill the Bat or the Flyer? The Bat. I mean, we're still going to drop the Lantern Scout this turn. Firemental Mage is not doing anything because he doesn't have any blockers. I know it's the AI, by the way, but never mind. This guy is mono removal, and he's going to flip Nissa next turn. And he brings back Fleshbag Marauder most likely. That's actually really annoying. Against this deck, we don't have any fodder for it. So whatever we play next dies. Can't kill that Nissa, and he flips Nissa next turn and kills our creature. This isn't looking too good. No. I mean, both, it's kind of 6 and 2 3s. Whatever we play next is dying, and they're both. That was unfortunate. How many removal spells have we seen from this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I mean, we've seen 5 in total so far. Obviously, Allies likes it when your opponent just does nothing. That's kind of its thing. Boone's life choices. If I'd had a red there, I would have totally burned out the Nissa. He didn't find a land drop though. That's pretty good. So I'm trying to drain him out, I guess. But we're just out with juice, and that's Allies in a nutshell. This guy, all he really had was 2 Fleshbag and a couple of. He didn't exactly overload us with like 2-for-1s or anything. It's just if you don't have a complete overload of allies, you're kind of doing nothing. There's another Fleshbag back. Yeah, this game's lost. I mean, there's nothing to be said about this. So I mean, while we're on the channel now, we're on a 5-match losing streak. That's not exactly where we wanted to be. Yeah, because we lost the 3 last episode, and now we're going to lose 2 in a row here. I might just have to make a ramp deck just so I can restore some pride. I don't know, that first game was a good game, even though we lost it. He had the life gain stuff. This game, this guy's had a bunch of removal. So much recursion, I mean, can we even win here? What would we need to win? He's on 8 life, Rolling Thunder, even if we draw a red source, that's only good for like 5. And can't really see any more ways to force through damage. I don't know, he had a bunch of card draw as well. I think that's like 2 visionaries and stuff like that we saw, so yeah. I'll hope we rip a red source so we can take this guy down to 2 or something. No. Yeah. GG AI. I'm glad that guy left on the mulligan step, and let's try and end this streak. No one I like the name of this deck. Zendikar was fucked if these were the only hope for it. These fucking shitty allies. Oh well. Hey, on the bright side, maybe we can beat Mr. Antelope Man with a grassy background. You know, weirder things have happened. I know this deck was doing alright, it was wrecking the AI, but I mean that's not really an achievement. And I think I won, I can't remember, I think I lost 1 match and then won a couple. And I haven't really been paying attention. This deck was never meant to be good, so I kinda don't take it seriously. He's on the play, 2 lands, but we have nothing really else going on. More land. And it double mulliganed, and we have lost this game. So I don't even know what happened there. I clicked the button once and for some reason it did it twice for me, so you know, I mean I almost want to leave, but this hand is pretty good. Despite the fact, I mean if we hit 1 land we can maybe do something, but I mean we've already seen black against us, which means languish, which means we've lost. Awesome, and it won't let me pause. I'm not sure if you can hit me hitting that pause button. Yep, so we're out here. I don't care what we ripped there, but I'm not playing in that sort of lag. that's a rage quit, you can take that, but fuck it. I was already a mulled 4 or 5, and then I'm not sitting around when I can't crack an Evolving Wilds. We'll try and play someone who we have a better connection with. I do like mashing the spacebar. It's definitely fun, especially when a lag is a big factor. I think that's what it was. That game was just, it kind of counted me double hitting it, so it mulled me down for 2. Yeah, I was just going to put that one behind us. It never happened, so I'm not going to count that on our losing streak. So we've still only lost 5 in a row, which is still less than ideal. Come on, this guy's ranked 25. Let's not go down that road. 2 land hand with a Serene Steward, Gideon, but no double white. I think we can do better, and I know we just had a shit hand. We'll stick with this. I mean this hand, it's slow, it's very slow, but we get to go turn 2 Celestial Healer. If we don't draw a land we get Blade Whirl. If we do, we get Malkindi Familiar. We do hit a land. This is actually annoying. That came because we can't play a 2-drop on turn if we drop the Shambling Vents, so I think we have to leave the Smoldering Marsh. I'd much rather get this turn 2 Celestial Healer and then maybe take a turn off to cast the Blade Wall or whatever. What are we playing? Awesome. Awesome and actually good aggro deck. Renown was like infinitely better than allies. I know Tandem Tactics maybe can surprise him later on. Either way, that thing's got first strike, so we're not blocking, he's attacking 100%. So have to maybe gain a shit ton of life so his attacks don't really matter. Hit him down in the air with the Familiar. It's always a bet. We do have the Familiar Tandem Tactics combo. which I do approve of. Please, I don't know. I mean, this is just a slump. We're in a losing streak slump right now. I don't think we've played any of the games in the last 2 days badly. I just think we've just not been hitting the magic. And hey, do we risk a healer here? Will we give it first strike and then? Yeah, let's risk our healer here and try and get in for a point of damage. Because this is, I don't think we're going to be racing this guy. I think we're going to be draining him out. So getting a one good attack while we can is probably ideal. Drop the vents, and then next turn we can drop a Death Toucher, which was useless against his first striker, but you know. I mean, if we get enough lands, Rolling Thunder might bail us out, but seeing as we are on 4 lands at the minute, it's not exactly ideal. He's saying us for 5, but I don't know, we're gaining life, so I'm not too worried. Wild Size, glad we didn't block at least. Throws him a card though, we're now down to 13. We're just going to have to try and blow him back with the Tandem Tactics block, but considering we've just seen Wild Size, that might be even worse. I think we're going to drop the bat here, play an Evolving Wilds, and then next turn double Celestial Healer, might try and bail us out. Can hit him for a lot in the air. I'm going to crack my Evolving Wilds now. No, I'll just get black. No, we got double white and double red, I think. So, I mean, next turn we can drop a healer, keep our ground guys back, hit him for a lot in the air, then Tandem Tactics defensively to maybe take out his board. I don't know. He's leaving the 1/1 back, so I'm fine with that. Maybe he was scared of like the triple block, which I would never do considering we've just seen Wild Size. He's leaving us back. I'm happy with that. Really happy with that. There's Rolling Thunder up as well. How good's that for? For 5. So we can hit him for 3 and actually clear his board right now. And that would force any pump spells out of his hand. Said the healer. Yeah, let's go for it. Because the Anointer of Champion is only... It is only attacking creatures. And there's the Wild Size. Saves us 3/4. We still kill that 1/3. And let's... I mean, next turn the bat is good for a lot of damage. I doubt this guy can kill us. Considering we've just seen 2 Wild Sizes. He's most likely not got a 3rd Wild Size yet. I mean, that's what I'm assuming. You'd have to have a lot of pump spells to kill us from 3. 7 points of damage. I mean, hell, if he's got 7 points of damage hitting his hand, good for him. And we're going to be gaining a lot of life next turn with the Celestial Healer plus Kithian's Tactics, and it might actually be lethal, this attack, especially with that land. Let's go for it. Okay. I mean, Tandem Tactics is worth more than Shambling Vents. It gains us the same life as well. Okay. How good's this for? How big's this attack? Okay. It's definitely enough. 4, 6, 7. Yeah, Tandem Tactics enough. See if he has like Gideon's Reproach or something. Hixus. See how he blocks if he decides to block at all. I don't think it's enough now, unfortunately, but we might as well desperately try and get a damage through. Yeah, there's no way we can save that thing. We can just reprisal his creature down. I should have done that. I'm terrible. I'll bring them back for surprise blockers. I missed lethal there. I'm choking this game away. Actually, I think funnily enough, if we do this now, we just win off the Celestial Healer's triggers. So I guess it didn't really matter. But that was poor. I should have reprisal that thing before it blocked. And hey, I'll take a win. I'll absolutely take a win. That's the losing streak over, guys. I played that poorly. Ironically, I think that was the only one I played poorly. And as you can see, up to 3,500 gold, I think. Yep, just about. I'll take it. And the long run continues. So hey, Mardu Allies is shit, but it's not shit that I will lose all 3 games. So on that bombshell, I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later.